Financial literacy, even just saying it, I'm a little bit nervous because I don't know how much financial literacy I have, but I guess that's probably the point. How much financial literacy do many people have? Gordon, Ingrid, and Julia, thank you all for being here. Why don't I start with you, President and CEO of Leominster Credit Union, so you know a thing or two about finances. Tell me about the credit union, how you guys got involved in this program, and what it is and how we can become more financially literate.
Sure, Hank. We're based out of Leominster, obviously, by our name. We're a $580 million financial institution in the credit union world of Massachusetts. That ranks us as 14th largest, so we have a fairly good size that we're proud of. We operate with a strategic plan. One of the core components within our strategic plan, one of our core values, is our commitment to community. We receive a lot from the community, so obviously we feel an obligation, a commitment to give back to the community. That comes in many ways. It comes through volunteerism. A lot of our employees volunteer and help all organizations through all our footprint. We do it through contributions, and one of our big commitments is the financial literacy. And that comes in many, many ways. We have such a commitment to it. We just named a financial officer, who is Ingrid, so I think that endorses our commitment to the whole arena of financial literacy. We do it in many ways. We have actually a couple high school branches. We have a total of 6 branches in addition to 2 high school branches. And if I can put a plug in as a commercial, we have a new branch going in on Shrewsbury Street. So obviously Worcester is a prime opportunity for us. But our financial literacy comes in many ways. Again, it's the commitment to the high schools, it's outreach programs. Julia, I think, will speak about one of the programs that we just had some tremendous success with. So it does come in many forms. Reaching out, first-time home buyers, do you buy or do you lease a vehicle, things of that sort. We just constructed a new 30,000 square foot executive building in Leominster. We have what we have identified as our founders room. It's a community room. So we really want to engage that community room in a lot of activities by bringing the communities in, and we do the same thing in Worcester through outreach type programs.
Well, Ingrid, follow up on this a little bit. So now you're the financial literacy officer. You're getting out into the community, and what are you finding? I mean, we're in a crisis over the last couple of years that I think was brought on, if I'm understanding everything that I'm reading, mostly by the fact that we haven't been very financially literate for much of our lives.
That is correct, Hank. What I'm finding is most people are afraid for the misconcept of what they think they read in the papers or what they hear on television. My job right now is to calm everyone, to let them know that knowledge is power, and it's actually enhancing and empowering the general public, the community, about what it takes to be a financially literate person. I'm
guessing that there's a lot of people who are just intimidated by this, who are just nervous about it. We feel that we should know. We're not taught it in school, but somehow we feel that we should know it, that our fathers knew it, that our grandfathers knew it, but somehow we missed the lesson somewhere along the line.
Well, I don't feel that we completely missed the lesson. It's just that the electronic age kind of surpassed us to the point that the pen and pencil kind of went away. And so since the pen and pencil went away and the electronics came in, some people were not really bothered. So right now is the point that we need to say anyone, everyone can do it, from a kindergartner to someone that's a senior citizen.
All right, Julia, program director. So what does that mean? What's your role in all of this?
Well, I work with the African Community Education Program in Worcester, and we're serving refugees and immigrants from Africa that came here and were behind in school. So we provide services like classes and tutoring to help them catch up, and part of that is also educating them on how to be successful as a citizen of an American society. And obviously finance is a really important part.
Well, I mean, how intimidating is that? So you come, there's a language barrier, you're in a new culture that you have to assimilate to, and at the same time you begin to have these financial pressures. I mean, I can imagine that. Tell me, what's sort of been the reaction so far?
Well, the students are really, really excited about it because it was something that they had very little understanding of, and it's exciting. You know, it has to do with money, and it can relate to jobs and college and the future, so they are getting really, really into it. It's a really positive program so far.
Yeah. And Gordon, as you said, I mean, this is all part of sort of this this outreach, this synergy between the bank and programs like ACE and and what you're doing here in the community. How do you see it working? I mean, where do you see this sort of going in the future? As you said, you have a commitment to this.
Right.
How does it work out?
Well, we even have a financial committee at the credit union, and actually Ingrid serves on it, and I do sit in on it on occasions. And we bring a lot of ideas in there, and we sort of we summarize how well we've done with certain initiatives and things like that. So there's constantly a feeder process that goes on there, and certainly Ingrid being out in the community, and her main focus, her entire focus for our organization, is to find opportunities